What is going on, Guardians? Evade here and welcome back to Destiny Guides. Today Bungie released the Cayde Last Stand trailer, which shows off some pretty epic action from the Hunter Gunslinger. So before you progress, there is spoilers, in the trailer showing off some stuff from Forsaken, but if you're here for some simple news about Destiny 2 from Gamescom, you can click to this timestamp right here. So if you're interested in seeing Cayde Last Stand, Gambit playable for all D2 players, and more, stay tuned.
Never felt better. You see that, Petra? Petra? Guardian? Must have knocked out the comm relays with that spectacular landing. And cue the ominous music. Okay, everybody. Back in your cages. I said, back in your cages! Yeah, that hurt. Sorry, not sorry. That's it. Now I'm pissed. Oh, is that really all you got? Help me out here, little buddy. Coming home, Ace.
So let's first pick out what we can from this trailer. Now, what I'm stating is going to be pretty obvious, but some of you may have missed it. So since Forsaken was released, everybody's like, Cayde's not going to die, Bungie's going to pull something at the end where he's going to come back alive, and everything's going to be okay. Now, while that could somehow be possible with some crazy space magic that Bungie introduces, lore-wise this is not possible, and this video backs this up 100%. Now, if you remember in the Forsaken reveal video where they show, Aldrin killing Cayde, it seemed like the ghost did get shot, but we never see it get fully destroyed. But this trailer pretty much confirms that Cayde crawls out of this rubble in this area for the Prison of Elders, and his ghost gets sniped out of the sky by the Barons. We then see the same wave of light here that appeared when the Traveler woke up after we killed Gall. We saw it spreading throughout the system, and this appears to be the same bubble releasing from Cayde 6, showing that his light is dissipating. From there we can see he is pretty beat up, and then he says the final line, which is so heartbreaking, talking to his son Ace.
I'm coming home, Ace.
So for those of you that are new and are just jumping into Destiny 2, Ace is Cayde's son, or at least that's what he thinks. This is revealed to us through many lore tabs and ultimately Cayde's letter fragments in Destiny 2. Now I'll read a couple of them just because they're interesting, and then the second one here does tie to some Awoken stuff, so Bungie was doing some foreshadowing. But this one, for example, says, "Here's the truth, Ace. I don't remember you. Found your name in a journal I had on me when my ghost res me. I guess I used to write to you, and I kept doing it. Even though you're long dead, if you ever really existed, just liked having someone to write to, I guess. So there you have it. Now, you'll never guess what happened today, Ace." And here's the interesting one talking about the Awoken. It says, "Here's the skinny Ace. Never trust the Awoken, the Reef type. The ones back on Earth, they're okay, but if you ever find yourself washed up in the Reef, keep your distance. They play by a whole other set of rules, like they want to be untrusted. And whatever you do not stare into their eyes." So that's pretty cool. Could have been foreshadowing, talking about Cayde's interaction with the Awoken, and there's some info on Ace if you are new to all of this lore. So that's pretty much all we can gather from the trailer story-wise, because, we know the Barons, we know Cayde's gonna die, and the rest of it just shows off some pretty cool action. I will admit though, I was expecting, Aldrin to walk out at the end and pick up the Ace of Spades or something, but they're probably saving that for release. So next up, let's jump into some Gamescom Destiny 2 information. So they showed off that Cayde 6 trailer on the Blizzard stage, but they also revealed some other stuff to players who probably aren't that new to Destiny 2. First off, they played the trailer where they showed all the new exotics coming to Forsaken, which we've seen before, and they also played a different version of the Gambit trailer, which had an announcement at the end. So it does appear that Gambit is going to be a free trial for 24 hours on September 1st. So September 1st is a Saturday, and this is basically a beta for Gambit, so anybody can play it. You don't need to have Forsaken. Anybody who has Destiny 2 can jump into the action. Now it's worth noting a couple of things. You may be like, I'm not getting Forsaken, I don't even care. But August 28th, which is a couple of days before that, they're going to introduce the weapon slot changes, bulk shader deletion, and 200 additional vault slots. So with this Gambit 24-hour trial, we're going to be able to test those weapon slot changes and how they're going to affect the game before Forsaken, which is very nice. Now also I noticed this probably doesn't apply to many people, but at the bottom of this free trial it says access to trial requires playthrough of the Spark mission. So it looks like you gotta do, the basic Destiny 2 campaign stuff at the beginning to get access to this Gambit free trial. So if you're interested in that, that starts at 10 AM Pacific time, like I said, on September 1st, which is a Saturday. So given that information, when Gambit fully releases, there's going to be 4 maps. They showed off a new one at Gamescom called Kell's Grave. Game Informer showed off Legion's Folly last month, and the last one I know of is in the EDZ around the Emerald Coast. I'm not sure if that's the actual map name, but let me know if you guys know the 4th name or if they haven't announced that yet. Now Kell's Grave is the interesting one to me because you see all this Taken energy. I mean, the Taken energy is everywhere in general, but this specific area is in fact in the reef in the Tangled Shore. So Kell's Grave is a pretty cool name, and I'm wondering if there's any backstory to that. But Guardians, that's all I got for this video. The Bungie Weekly Update releases later today, and if there's some important information, I may make a video on it. If not, I will see you in the next couple of days with some mystery videos discussing Forsaken's secrets. Now just a little shout out here towards the end, you may see in the future a join button next to my channel's name. Many other channels have this, but I will be offering exclusive rewards like Discord, a chance to be an Easter egg in my video game, early access to videos like a day early and things like that. But I'll talk about all of that very soon, just want to let you know about it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. My name's Evade, and I'll catch you Guardians in the next one.